Yeah.
Hey. Yeah. Let's see how you do under pressure. Oh. Yeah. I've been wanting this forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Okay. Hey. Yeah. Ain't no errors, baby. It's a new era. I wake up early, feeling rich like I'm Kesha. I get to the paper, boy.
Hey.
Walk with me, you know that I got it. Come with me, let's take a trip to the islands. We up on the jet, we'll do more than just fly on it. Stand on that hill, you gon' die on it. Boom, boom. Baby, I'm not one of them, you should try on it. Miss me with all that, I'm on it and next. Whip this up, I send you back to your ex. But good luck with that, this is big as it gets. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. Give them a name to remember. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. A moment can live on forever. Oh, they don't let me shoot a whole clip. Firepower in this coalition. We just turned the field into a demolition. It was desolate, but I had premonition. I was training for war, every exhibition, every extra mission, every enemy listening. Get off my dick, I got bad intentions. Make it right every wrong, and I'm back with a vengeance. I show you the ropes. Beats in my town, I can show you the coast. Up in the shots if they wanted to smoke. If you know, then you know. Suited up, my whole team do the same. Don't you forget who created the game. Ready for war, I was born with grenades. The trenches where soldiers are made. Let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. Give them a name to remember. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. A moment can live on forever. Let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. Give them a name to remember. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. A moment can live on forever.
Salute, family. What's going on, family? What it do? What it do? Happy Friday. Yeah. We going straight to the moon with this, family. It's your boy Breeze Omega that's Breeze, and welcome into the BlackRound, where we're trying to give you the compensatory things that you need to know this week as a black person. Now, one thing I was thinking about tonight, you saw the clip, what I have for my thumbnail, that's pay attention. I want to ask us, are we really paying attention, family? Yeah.
We got to really have a real conversation about that. If blood and crip and all the niggas
Yeah. Are we having a real understanding of what it means to be delusional? And this is a segue from my wonderful, beautiful sister that I love so much. This is my first lucky sister. I love her so much. That's Miss B. That's Make This Go Viral TV. Y'all go tap into my beautiful sister. I'm sorry I'm late. I was over there on what you call X, formerly Twitter. That's where I was. I was over there.
And it's on its way to the Senate. And y'all know nobody's going to find that goddamn thing.
I had to cut it off to the background because that's where I was. I was over there. That's where I was so late, family. I was over there on X, formerly known as Twitter, and we was chopping it up, getting it in big time. And I'm back on here on the real thing. And so I wanted to get into some things. I hope I can see everything because some of my whiteboard got messed up. I had made my whiteboard earlier. But anyway, I was thinking about, that's why I titled this Delusional. You know? And I wanted to start off with talking about the whole, who the F did I marry? It turns out that, I don't know, Legion or whatever the name she gave him, because that comes from Terminator. I swear to God, she watched a lot of Terminator. And what I'm finding out as I dug a little bit deeper into this Risa Tisa, you can check out Miss D, she did it over here. But our wonderful sister also at Pink Book Lessons, she did a whole big thorough running job. And it shows that Miss Risa Tisa is probably a big old, I won't even call her fluffy. She ain't fluffy. She's a gelatinous grifter, a big belly Jezebel, a TikTok scammer, a big old broke hyena. That's who she is. That's who Risa Tisa is in reality. She's a big old broke hyena, a grifter and a Jezebel from TikTok. That's why I kept looking at her hair, saying that don't look like her hair. And we started finding more videos of her, and that damn sure ain't her hair. She's a big old scammer. Because when we got to think about it, you married somebody within 1 year, the marriage was only 1 year. She's a lying whore. She didn't really have anything. She was a gold. She didn't have anything. She was a gold digger. She, like Miss B did say, she saw those dollar signs. She's part of that whole city girl type of world, the scammers, fake Christians. She knew what she was doing. You moved the guy in 2 weeks after you met him. And as I'm looking, when I'm looking, Legion didn't swindle her. Legion didn't do anything. Maybe Legion told some lies. But who paid the most money? Who spent the money? Risa Tisa didn't have no damn money. Man, y'all better miss me with the bullshit. 2 weeks after, she let that brother in. 2 weeks in, she let that brother in. And as we look through the whole information of it, Legion didn't get anything out of it, even if he was laying around. I would lay around too if I'm paying for this shit. I'm going to treat it like it's a goddamn vacation. Why the hell can I treat it like a vacation? You know? You hear this music? That's how I am if I'm leaving. You're damn right. I might as well stay in that room and pee in some Gatorade bottles. I'm paying the whole thing to this gold digging scammer. That's who Risa Tisa turns out to be. She's up here grifting. This is why I tell you I don't trust anything that's on DNA or ABC 7 or whatever it is, because that's Sinclair Broadcasting. Sinclair Broadcasting is one of the most racist of all time white supremacist sects. So if you look up Sinclair Broadcasting, you'll find that Sinclair Broadcasting is one of the last three things that control, other than NBC and CBS. That's who controls our airwaves. And you notice nobody NBC did not offer TC, or whatever the hell you want to call her. They didn't offer that. Only on ABC 7, because they like to smash black men. Anything that makes a black man look like trash, they were going to pick it up. So they picked up her big old fat, roly-poly self, and her bug eyes. I knew when I looked at her eyes, and I thought she had bug eyes. I don't trust any woman with bug eyes. Like Tiffany Hinder, the mayor of Dalton County in Lower Chicago. There was another chick who just did some crime, and she had really bugged out eyes. And yeah, I don't trust any chick like that. I I just really don't. Let's get some serious music. You know, a lot of people sitting saying that this brother, I'm trying to remember his full name right now because I just had it. I should have wrote it on my whiteboard like I did. But anyway, Legion, as they said, as we did more digging, Legion didn't get anything out of it. Legion didn't make any money. Legion didn't get any benefit. Even if he lied about being on arena football, that's more of a slap in the face to Legion. Not to her, because she was sitting around being a city girl grifter, not trying to work, not trying to do nothing. Honey, you was broke when you met Legion. This whole entitled shit, where it's like, oh my God, he should have never told her nothing. That's entitlement. How many women tell you they're gonna give you some pussy after the dinner? And then you don't get nothing. You go after the cat. You're like, she said she's gonna give me a pussy cat. And you're chasing the pussy cat. She don't give you no pussy cat. What is that, man? Y'all make this make sense to me. And fool, after 2 months with a man that you just met and you questioning him for 2 months, you get pregnant. Okay, Risa Tisa, I'm on your ass. I've been digging into you. And we see that Risa Tisa is not a good woman. At all. 2 months. Thank God that baby was smart. That baby was the smartest one. That baby looked at his checkout card, was like, look, yeah, cancel this shit. I'm not going down into that vagina. I'm not going down to that vagina. And that's why today's theme of this is paying attention. You can't tell me you just, because you were so distraught, you needed a man. This is like this, y'all sitting here co-signing a gold digger, a dusty chick, a chick with she had on a fucking $5 Temu wig. And y'all sitting up there co-signing her, making her like she's somebody you need to care and give a damn about, man. I'm ashamed of black women. Because I saw that there was like, what, they said 400,000 views of her bullshit. Now it makes sense why Miss B wasn't able to make sense of it. Because Miss B did just say that a couple of days ago. So I'm going to give my lovely sister, Miss B, the benefit of the doubt. Because Miss B did say that there was something wrong with the way her thing was posted. And when I watched it on Good Morning America, they was exposing her. They exposed her, but didn't expose her. You think what I'm saying? So we're in an age of where women are doing whatever the hell they want. Women are being dusty. Nobody's checking women. Let's just think about this right now. We got Drea Michelle, who's 40 years of age. 40 years of age. Being knocked up by a 22-year-old Jalen Green. And you know Jalen Green, he was black till I guess somebody got in his ears. Now he said, I know black. I am Filipino. I know black. I know Filipino. I know Filipino. I know black. Nigga, you was black the entire time. When you was over there at Prolific Basketball, brother, I got a video of you talking about when you were facing racism and you was black, young brother. Now y'all get over here, and now I know black. I know black. Y'all niggas is wrong, man. All the things that black people did for y'all to get into this world, you know, I feel disrespected. Jalen Green and Drea Michelle. Now, where's all these feminists out here who talk about, oh, you old niggas shouldn't be dating a young woman? Where are you saying feminists at? Who you sat here and don't say anything about Andrea Michelle sleeping with a 22-year-old Jalen Green. What's up, the word? Peace, my good brother. I appreciate you coming in. I was a little bit late. I was supposed to be on here earlier, but I was over on X and shit. We was having a big I was over there talking on X, so I had a big conversation over there. And then I realized, I said, oh shit, y'all. I said, I'm supposed to have my own live over on the tube, and then everybody, so I left. So I was on X. So salute to the people on X. If y'all gonna come in and tap in later on and catch us on the flip side, I appreciate you. Like I said, we started off with the being delusional about the whole who the F did I marry with the big grifter, Risa Tisa. And I know Miss B did a whole show on her. But yeah, Miss Risa Tisa turns out to be the biggest grifter, the biggest Jezebel. Yeah, I'm going to turn that down real quick for you. Thank you, brother. Thank you on that. But yeah, Miss Risa Tisa has turned out to be one of the biggest grifters. She's turned out to be one of the biggest grifters on freaking TikTok. We went into a whole thing about her. It's turning out she might be worse of a liar than Legion. That's what the name that she gave him, Legion and shit. But as we started digging in more into her past and her fake Christian identity, because she has a really fake Christian identity. I knew when I looked at that wig, I was looking at that wig the whole time, because she sort of looked like Miss Piggy. If you go look at Miss Piggy, I'm going to post a picture of Risa Tisa and Miss Piggy side by side. I'm going to put it on my community page in a minute. I'm going to go do that. Because I had the picture. I just didn't feel like posting it earlier. Yes, she was hella lying. She was lying. Yo, bro, it turns out the dude, the worthless dude, even though he was lying, the Legion dude, he was lying. He was still paying all the bills. He still was paying all the bills. All he did was say some lies, but he was paying all her bills. He was giving her money, everything. I don't care if it's a PP, whatever. He was giving her everything, and she didn't do nothing. She wasn't paying anything. So when I look at it from what I've been researching, it looks like the Legion dude was the biggest simp, and he was the loser because, yeah, he didn't get nothing at the end. He said he left it alone and it was amicable, and he would have never talked about it if she would have never made what she did. Now it explains to me why Miss B had such a hard time putting her show together, because from what I was deciphering, and if you go check out my sister Pink Book Lessons, go check out her channel, what she pulled up about her, you can see this chick was all over the place. Risa Tisa was all over the place. She's a gold digger, she's a city girl, and she's a scammer. A fake Christian who's unrepentant. She didn't repent at all. She came out here and basically, like I said, I didn't want to believe what I was thinking about her, but it seemed like it's kind of moving in that way. Moving a person in your house 2 weeks after you met them, because that's the real talk. That's the real talk. She moved dude in 2 months, 2 weeks in. She moved him 2 weeks after she met him. And she said, well, he started renting and he started paying her. So 2 weeks into their relationship, she was in there. 2 months later, she was pregnant. Two months later, she was pregnant. He didn't try to marry her till afterwards. And that baby was the smartest baby. That baby said, shit. That baby realized, like, shit, I better not come over here. And that's what that baby realized. And so she got pregnant 2 months after with Legion, when she said she heard lies from him within that very first 2 months. So right there is where we have to start looking at her. And then we start understanding that, Christian. That's what I'm saying, the word. What church is it? She's at the church of Hootenanny. Me and Maz. What's good, my sister? How you doing, beloved? Yo, she's from the church of Hootenanny. And she was up here making this guy. Look, I can say what she's saying is right. Like maybe Legion was lying. But was Legion that bad when he was paying all the bills? Saying a couple of lies and she buying into it so he can have somewhere to stay. I don't know. But I'm saying for her to sit up here, as my sister, I say go check out Pink Book Lessons. If y'all don't watch Pink Book Lessons, go check out that sister. She got a full joint on that. She tear that shit down. She do that shit down. But she describes her as a goddamn TikTok grifter and a goddamn Jezebel. A broke hyena. That's what my sister called her. That's my wonderful sister word. That's right, the word. Look, go check out Pink Book Lessons after you get off of here. You're gonna see that Pink Book Lessons is saying that, yeah, she condoned all this shit. She's saying that this sister is a big TikTok scammer and everything. That she's a grifter, a fake Christian who knew that he was lying, who moved him in 2 weeks after he said he wanted to rent a spot with her. Moved him in 2 weeks and then she started dating him. They're saying he didn't swindle her at all. He didn't get anything out of Risa Tisa. That makes sense to me. If he didn't get anything, that means he did not swindle any fucking body. He was a simp. He was the simp. He paid all this, and I don't blame him for laying up in a room on his own. Shit, I'm paying for the shit. Maybe he realized how bad it was. He was like, shit, this bitch don't got nothing in her account. Let me find somebody who got a little more in their account. I don't know. But Risa Tisa was broke. And she was a broke hyena and she didn't have nothing. And she don't get the right. And this is why I say, I knew something when I saw it on Sinclair Broadcasting on GMA. Sinclair Broadcasting is one of the most racist broadcasting sites ever. Always seeking to cast black men in bad sites. Who promotes most of Tyler Perry movies? Sinclair Broadcasting. They're the owners of Disney, Hulu, Fox, all that shit. A lot of fucking Tyler Perry stuff go through the Fox network. Yeah. Pink Book Lessons. I could put it in there. Pink Book. That sister is in there. That's my wonderful sister right there. Go look her up. Y'all go look her up. Go check her out. I was about to tag her link, but like I said, I got back over. I forgot. I'm over there. I was over on X and Twitter because we was talking about the State of the Union and shit. So I'm going to segue right into that, right? So I was over there on X and we talking about the State of the Union and what it meant to black people. And basically it was a lot of disrespect. The fact that he said that we came in chains like his people from his starving land of Ireland or where people fled. We ain't no fleers. And we ain't run from no place starving. We was already here 10 toes down. You know, I'm about to post the video from the Boondock where they got with Catcher Freeman and shit. And they got where they say, don't trust them new niggas over there. Don't you trust them new niggas over there? Where they got with Catcher Freeman, and they got the white people showing you that the white people made being black a crime. Well, there's slaves inside the goddamn thing. Remember Dave Chappelle tried to shoot an episode where he's gonna have a bunch of pimps go back in time, and there was gonna be niggas in the fence and niggas outside the fence. And white people did not want that video. They did not want that to get pushed. They knew how popular Dave Chappelle show was. But if you go on Dave Chappelle on his outtakes and all that shit, there's whole episodes about where he goes and the black slaves are like, wait, he see his brother on the inside of the fence. You dig what I'm saying? Word up. So they want us to not understand that there was already black people. Even the red natives admit that the East Coast was mainly black Native Americans. What's his name? Henry Hudson. Henry Hudson he had a book called On the Hudson in the Star. He calls it Star in the Riviera. And he's going up the Hudson River. This is why they call it the Hudson River in New York. And he said it looks like a city, but you can't see the people because they're just as black as the night. Well, if you're a red native, you're not black as the night. Anybody would be able to see you if you were casting torches towards them. But they couldn't see black people because that's who the natives were, black. So black people, which we know only 3% of the ships that made it from Africa made it to this part of North America. If you follow the way the current goes, a good 70 to 80% of all the ships are going to go down to South America. That's why you see South America has this big place of slavery, Colombia, all these different places. Whereas in North America, only a certain amount of places they can land. Virginia, they can land in Virginia one part of the year. They can land in Rhode Island at one part of the year. They can land in Portsmouth one part of the year. They can land down in Florida at one part of the year. That it was so many times that the tides would allow boats to come into America like that. Hence, that's why you say, wait, what? Well, then how did the Europeans? Well, they're up further. So when you're coming up further from Europe, you're coming down like this. When you're coming off the coast of Africa, you got to catch those ancestral waves that might, the hurricanes might push you there. But if your ancestors are caring about you that much, well, why would I send my children into a land that's not going to be comfortable for them? Why don't I send them down to a land that's more warm? So I believe that always, as I believe in the deities of our ancestors, that they push most of the boats to the south because that's where most Negroes would have been able to survive. Whereas they arrived over here, there's a TV show that they made over here in America. I'm going to get the name of that TV show. There you go, the word. I believe you. Yo, I'm telling you, there are black tribes, the Yamasee, because they would just come over here and they would change the names of the different tribes. They would just call you, some creeks, or they see a bunch of niggas by the creek. Oh, those are Creek Indians and things of that nature. But there's a whole, I'm a post this. I want to figure out how I can post. I'm about to post some shit that I'm putting together because there was a TV show that white people had in I think it's about 2010. They had a bunch of kids and shit, and they would send them. They was like, well, you got to go and create a town. It was on ABC7. It was the wildest shit ever. They sent a bunch of kids, and they were supposed to figure out how to build a town and live in the environment before they ran out of food or whatever. They have to get kicked out of the thing. Well, the people that they were bringing down, that was the tribe people, they were all black. It's this one black woman. I'm trying to remember her name right now. See, this, I wasn't prepared because I was over there. Oh, yeah. You ain't got to get no validation from me. I'ma just tell you the motherfucking truth, because I know the facts. I know already the facts. Ain't nobody got to tell nobody. I know all my life, my great granny always told me I was from here. My great granny always told me I'm from here. That me and my peoples, all of us. My daddy from Alabama. My daddy always told me he was from a tribe called the Tuscaloosa. That's in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. You know, my daddy was light as hell. My daddy was a light-skinned dude. Big old giant afro. Oh yeah, don't let nobody shame you in what you believe, what your family told you. My granny used to tell me all the same shit I used to tell people. People used to say, you ain't no damn Indian. And I didn't give a fuck what they said. I just stood on what I knew. What I knew my granny and what they always told me. And I always knew the difference. You know one thing I always knew difference? My family ate deer meat. My other friends, they didn't eat deer meat. They like deer. They like, ooh. My daddy would hunt all the time. This growing up in New York. Now imagine growing up in New York. If you ate a deer in New York, people would treat you like you was a beast. That's the craziest shit. People would treat you like you was a beast if you was in New York eating some goddamn deer. And I love deer. Shit, you get them back straps off. Yeah. So as I was saying, I was on X and I was going to segue into what I was talking about because this character, Joe Biden, had the nerve to say that the vaccines that they put out for the vid, because I don't know that I can even still say the whole thing, the vid is now being used to fight cancer, and that's one of the biggest liars. Boom. And the red ones help. Yo, the word, that is no cap. That's no cap. You see why they got reparations? You see why they got casinos? You see why they got reservations? That they always pay up those who help them to do their dirty work. And that's the facts. That's the facts, yeah. Right here in Virginia, we have this situation with the sister named Loving versus right here in Virginia. They said, well, all you niggas is black. There was a sister, yeah, that was a payoff. We have a sister right here in Virginia who was fighting that, saying I'm not black, I'm a Native American. And then what they did right here in Virginia, they just said, fuck it, all you niggas is black now. We ain't gonna even go through it. They did that right here in Virginia. That's why I always tell people, I'm like, a lot of the shit y'all be talking about, it all started here in Virginia. The first time white people became anti-Semitic was right here in Virginia. A man named David Bloom. Look him up. A white guy. 1931. It's 1931 or 1921. He made white people anti-Semitic. He made white people Semitic. All this stuff start right here in Virginia, man. That's why when I went down to the middle of Virginia, and they got a big old thing, like in King William County, a big old thing of chains, and it's like two black guys, like with the chains on them, and you can see it. It's like a big old statue, and they're pulling chains around their neck. And I tell people, I'm like, y'all don't know, a lot of racism started right here in Virginia. Virginia was the epicenter. Y'all say, what? Well, where they came to, Jamestown in Virginia. Think about all the stuff. They had to start cutting the teeth right here in Virginia. Yep. There you go. Yeah. Look, brother. Yeah, the word. You got to do that. Because I'm telling you, brother, you telling the truth. You telling the truth, and I know you ain't telling no lie. And I've been telling people that the few bit of black people that came from Africa got over here and they mixed with the black people that was already here. And the white people made being black a crime because there was too many black people outside of the fence. You understand? So to be able to lock all the Negroes up, they had to make being black a crime. When they first got over here, they had plantations. There was black people there, and there was black people outside of the fence. They knew this. They knew this. They knew it was black people looking at other black people outside of the fence. And when they start witnessing that these two groups was communicating, the only thing they could do was make being black a crime. And they did that. And that's how we end up with the system of white supremacy, which is racism based on the color of your skin. See, they already had white supremacy, but they never had really decided on placing it on skin color. Because, you know, the Spanish would come over here, the Portuguese, they were already over here. They would have children, and they would say, well, shit, well, that's my kid. I'm taking him back to Spain with me, you know. But the other white supremacists like, no. You know, especially the British and the French. They was like, this shit gonna be matte black. They made racism matte black. They was like, we got to control these niggas. Because they knew the Spanish had already been dealing with the Moors. So they was like, shit, that's still my child. I can take him home and I could build him up and he gonna still hate niggas. They knew that type of stuff. They knew it. They was like, shit, I'm going to just have a stronger version of me. And he could go outside in the sun like Superman. Melanated. So the Spanish and the Portuguese knew that. That's why you see the downfall of the Spanish and the Portuguese. Why you think Hitler launches a major attack against Spain? I ask people this all the time. Why does Hitler make a major attack against Spain? Why does Hitler attack Spain? I pulled out my shit. Get my shit right. Why did Hitler attack Spain? Let's think about it. You know? You have Hitler and them attacking Spain. Why? This is right before World War II starts. You have Hitler and the Third Reich attacking Spain because they understand and they recognize, like, wait, hold up. The other Spanish are like, you know, they're like, hey, those who came with, what was her name? Was it Elizabeth? Not Elizabeth. She the one who sent Columbus over there because she wanted to really understand if there was Negroes to the west of her. You know, that's why they eventually gave Columbus money and they sent her with Espinado the Moor. There you go. Okay, yeah. Thank you. The word. Yeah, I just realized I had pulled out my damn my headbuds, and I'm sitting here like, wait, what the hell? I was getting up to move for a second. I'm like, wait, what? Why is my shit right there? Yeah. But yeah. Espinazo the Moor, they said Espinazo the Moor over there with Christopher Columbus, and that good brother, he's sitting there and he's like, whoa. They sent him because they know he could communicate with the people. And that's why Columbus never made it to America, but he made it down to Hispaniola. And so when Espinazo the Moor, when he got down there, he was able to communicate with all those people, you know, and let them know, like, hey, bro, this, that, and the third. But Henry Hudson was one of the first actual European white men who say, hey, I'm going up to Hudson. Everybody there is dark as night. You know, think about when they did the so-called Tea Party.
when they attacked the British, when the revolution, they attacked them, why did they cover themselves in black oil? They said they covered themselves in Black Sea oil. So why did they cover themselves in red mud or something? Because it's easier to run around when you dressed up in that black oil and you out there and nobody can see you. Because they were mimicking the actual natives that used to be there, you know? Even in Jamestown, right here in Jamestown, Virginia, every year they have a whole festival down in Jamestown. I went down there just before my wife passed, me and my kids, we was all down there, and they had all these people dressed like black people. All the white people put on like blackface or whatever, and they down there, and they jumping around like they tribal people, but they dress like black. They not colored in red. They not covered in red. So when I hear Jim Crow Joe saying things like that, that's a disrespectful to us. Very disrespectful, acting as if we came as immigrants. And no, y'all made being black a crime. Black people were just here. It's the same way they criminalize us today. It's the same thing they did when they first arrived. They saw our skin. They saw us together and being friends with each other. Well, they had to make that shit a crime, you know. And that's another thing. I'm sitting here. Where are the women today? You know, because I had made a post about older men dating younger women. And then, yet, where are the women out here who were so angry at me about older men dating younger women? Where are these same women when we got Drea Michelle, a 40-year-old woman out here getting impregnated by a 22-year-old basketball player? And Jalen Green, I hope you catch this somewhere on the line. I don't know if you ever even gonna hear me, young brother. I always supported you and all y'all, because you know I was always there. You know, my brother, young Zion, that brother called me Unc. I support Zion. Appreciate my little brother. And you know, what the hell is that part going on? Yeah, she's up here getting knocked up by the young brother. And it's just crazy. And it don't make sense. And there's nobody saying, hey. And I wasn't talking about, oh, a brother should be there. I was saying, if a brother's 40-something, he want to date a 25-year-old type chick. That's the whole thing I was saying. Me, I would never do that shit, because that's I ain't got time to play Pokemon. Bitch, you got to take me to go Pokemon Go. But anyway, but yeah, Drea, she just did another thing. Like, what was that other sister who did the young brother who was playing from PJ Washington? He had a chick that got knocked up. You know, an older sister getting a younger brother to knock her up. And like, the women don't say nothing about that. You know, they don't have they be like quiet, like, oh, well, she did what? They always like that. And I think it's wrong. That brother, his kid might end up with Down syndrome. That baby might end up with Down syndrome. He ain't got no choice or to say in the word. Because you know them eggs is old. She 40-something. Them old eggs. That baby gonna be young and old. Have a young-ass body. That baby gonna be washing dishes. What's my little man? There's a little kid They have him always on, and he's so old. And I'm pretty sure it's because his mama had old eggs with a young brother. So he come out old singing Curtis Mayfield and shit. I'll be late. Oh, I'll be waiting. Oh, I don't know where I'm going. I've been waiting. Shorty, she take it. Oh, I've been waiting. They always sound like they from Texas. Them babies. We saw what happened to my man Lil Not the word. I'm just playing around. I'm just saying. You gotta look at that shit like, yo, wait. Why are all these little old babies around? Cause they girls got old eggs getting with a young brother. Duck eggs. That's right. Brown and shit with hash brown. She got hash browns in her eggs. Hash browns and onions. You can't be putting the Trinity in your eggs, lady. What the hell is wrong with you? This baby coming out singing about gumbo, all types of shit. Poor baby. That's why I'm grateful for Risa Tisa baby getting the hell out of there, because that baby would have been singing about Ricky Lake or something wrong. Just she would have been coming out, you are not the father. The baby would have came out screaming that. Little old babies, hash browns. Yeah, she got hash browns in her eggs. She got onions, hash browns, all that going on in it. She got the whole meal. That baby coming out like, no wonder the baby washing dishes. The baby 2 years old washing dishes. You can't make that shit up. Like, why is that baby? I can't even get my kids to wash dishes. 16, 17, can't get them to wash a damn dish in the house. I can't even get them to wash their clothes. Yeah, the baby has got bell peppers in it, all types of stuff. Cooking with garlic and onion powder. You're like, why is that baby know to use onion powder? I wish I knew that. I'm trying to think of that little baby name right now. He's a little baby. They use him in all the memes. He's always in these grown-up memes. They have him. He listening to yeah, the baby doing taxes, all type changing tires on the car. You're like, what type of baby is this? You want to take the baby home too. You're like, let me take that baby. But you know when they get home with you, they're gonna do all the shit that is doing at home with that single mama. You're like, fuck. That baby doing all types of work. For real, that baby got a pension. When that baby come out, that baby got a pension. He looking at you like, well, do you want the whole rent or do you just want enough to get by this month? That baby like, oh, I can't wait. I ate you for my breakfast. You for my breakfast. Girl, your legs was smelling like eggs. That baby singing Marvin Cease. That's what my mama used to play. And see, this is what I'm trying to say. My mama was Christian, but she would play Marvin Cease and shit. You ain't supposed to be playing no damn Marvin Cease in front of your kids. Uh, uh, uh. I want to be your candy liquor girl. What are your kids knowing about being a candy liquor? Yeah, that baby doing it all. Look, I think about myself. I was very good with maps. Always knew how to balance the check. My mama, I was listening to Marvin Cease. That's what my mama had me listening to. Girl, I ate you for my breakfast. You for my breakfast. Girl, your legs, they were smelling like eggs. Who want a woman whose legs smell like eggs? I didn't know that was wrong when I was a kid till I got older and I was smelling eggs. And like, wait, that smell like fart, you know? And then and Candy Liquor, he never could count right. He's like 8 days a week. I want to be your Candy Liquor girl. 8 days a week. You're like, wait, what? Eight days a week. That's only wait. You would try to count 8 days a week. You're like, wait, no, there's only 7 days in a week. And say, yeah, that's how it was. That he has this song. It's called "I Ate You for My Breakfast." And girl, your legs, they were smelling like eggs. That brother was really singing that. Yeah, he was. He used to hang with Curtis Mayfield, all of them. See, I didn't know what to think about that because, like I'm saying, I'm growing up in 19. This is the late 80s. People don't remember. Black people still couldn't go to hotels the late 80s, early 90s. People like, what? Yeah, if you came to New York, you still couldn't go to like a hotel. You couldn't go to the Holiday Inn. You couldn't go to the Marriott. You know what I mean? You might have to go to the Comfort Inn. The Comfort Inn was like a real, like, a real gangster like motel. You got to bring at that time, they didn't have most guns. They had what was called a Saturday night special. So you had to bring a Saturday night special to that bitch if you wanted to go to the goddamn Comfort Inn and try to get some rest and get some sleep, you know. But if not, you would call somebody like my mother, and then me and my brothers would have to like we would have to rearrange the whole living room, maybe even the dining room and stuff. You know what I mean? And you would come and stay at my mother's house. The Green book was still real in 1989, 1990. Yes. Yes. So you didn't really stay like really in a hotel. If you could, you would stay in a hotel. But yeah, when I grew up, that's what it was. I remember Marcia Griffith stayed at my house. Marcia Griffith, the Mighty Clouds of Joy. The fuck is his name? Well, I grew up with Eddie Murphy family. My mom and him, his family. We always so Eddie staying at our house is like not like a non misnomer. I grew up with the Young Brothers from 112. I knew them. They from Long Island, New York. I knew all of the youngest one with the afro. Me and him. We like about the same age. So I used to play ball with him. But yeah, that was a major thing. Marcia Griffiths, Mighty Clouds of Joy, fucking I'm trying to think, Brother Charles Cook and the New Zioners. There was a lot of different people that would stay at my house. I didn't always know everybody, but they were like usually comedians and stuff like that. And my mama would get up, because people knew my mama could cook like, you know what I mean, like nobody else and shit. So it was a really good time and shit. Eddie Fryer and the Crispers, a lot of different black acts. They would come, they would stay at my house. Rather they were political or musical people. And that's who kind of me and my brothers kind of learned around. We would be around these people and listen to them. What was it? Fats Domino. I remember Fats Domino staying at my house. There's a couple of other people. I'm trying to remember their fucking names. There's a lot of good brothers and sisters, and so that's what I'm trying to explain that even during the late 80s, early 90s, you still, as a black person, you were still under the subject of Jim Crow. You just couldn't stay at the Marriott. You just couldn't stay at the goddamn Hilton or certain places. You might get kicked out, you know? Oh, Mr. T was at my house. You know the funny thing, one of the weirdest people that was at my house that stayed, Randy Macho Man Savage. Yo, no problem. The word, no problem. I'm gonna catch you on the I'm gonna catch you on your joint because I know you be going late. I'm gonna catch you on it if I'm up. Cause I woke up last night, I saw you and Tay and y'all was on. I was like, damn, but I was so weak I couldn't even turn it on. So I'll catch y'all on the flip side. But yeah, I had a couple of great people who used to come through. Like I said, cause Marcia Griffith, she used to sing what was that song? Yeah, she would say, The Sun and the Rain. Oh, the shit about the sun and the rain. Oh my God, what is that song? Beautiful song my wonderful sister used to sing. But that was my god sister. That was my god sister aunt. You know, so we had all these great people who would come around and be around us. I know tonight I'm like shit. I'm running low. I was over on. I'm still on X, so you know, over there, check out some of my great, wonderful brothers like Black Alpha Network. Check out my brother Afro Elite. Go check out Great Black Shark, Black Botron Reloaded if you can. Go check out some of these wonderful brothers who are out here making shit happen. My wonderful sister Nikki the God. All of them. I mean, damn, I just be like, man, it's so many wonderful people putting in that work. And I think we just all need to get together, make this shit happen. I'm appreciative because I'm almost at that hour. Thank you, the word, because the word is who kept it going. And I appreciate the word 100. The word, my boy. Salute. I'm always get that brother. If I can ever tap in with him and catch him on his lines, I'm always gonna be there because he always there for me, and I respect him 100. I respect him. Miss V, none of y'all came through. I'm gonna get at you, Miss V. That live was up all day today too. I just forgot to be on time. So if some of y'all say like, well, we was here and you wasn't on time, then I'll accept that. I'll accept it. Yo, wait, Slink on the street, Dick riding Obama. I forgot my brother Slink was on here. Yeah, this is my joint right here. Yo, I always loved this. Yo, the Boondocks was my shit, yo. I wanna fight. Up and said yes, we can. I said I wanna ride it because I think you're the man. Everybody, Obama, Obama, big body, Obama, Obama, big body, Obama, Obama, big body. Yo, this is your boy Breeze Omega, that's Breeze. We about to count it down. We about to be out here. We about to hit that 1 hour point, which is the best point for us. Dick riding Obama. Yo, y'all have a great one out there, family. Look at Slink. Yo, Slink, go ahead, Slink.
You heard a new song by the Cat Thugnificent and Will I Am called Dick Riding Obama? Dick Riding Obama featuring Will I Am.
Oh man, I haven't heard that yet. You gotta email that to me.
Dick Riding Obama.
Dick Riding Obama. I think I heard of it, man. I think I heard a snippet. I ain't heard of it.
Niggas ain't nothing, Dick Ride Obama, yo. This your boy Breeze Omega. Yo, salute to the word. Salute to me and mine for tapping in. I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all have a great one. Peace, love, and reparations, family. And we out.
I don't think so. I'm not sure.